Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. In today's video we are talking about a very unique looking succulent. I might mispronounce the name, but I'll put the name on the screen. It's called as xGRAPTOVERIA GILVA VAR. Now there is a regular one, but this is a variegated one. That's why you get the name as VAR at the end, which means that this is a variegated version. Now initially when I looked at the succulent, I thought that this is Graptosedum bronze, but when I took a closer look, it is not Graptosedum bronze. It is a different variety. Now unfortunately there is a little bit of infection on the crown area. I will be adding some cinnamon powder, some dry cinnamon powder, but it has been very windy of late, so I was prolonging it. But I'll very soon add some cinnamon powder on the crown area because I can see that there is some bug infestation. Most probably it is mealy bugs. So I will go ahead and add some dry cinnamon powder on the crown area. Now initially when I purchased this succulent, the succulent started to stretch. It was not getting enough light, but now I have moved it to morning direct sunlight for 5 to 6 hours, and now you can see the crown area is more compact compared to what it was earlier. It is slightly dehydrated as well, so I'll be doing a watering post this video, and you can see now the crown area is much more compact than what it was earlier. Talking about the care requirements, it's pretty simple. The soil has to be loose, porous and well draining. Ensure that you let the soil dry out completely before you go ahead and water it. In case if you're worried about overwatering your succulent, always look out for the signs. The lower leaves will always show you the signs that it requires water. As you can see, a couple of leaves are wrinkled, which means that it requires some watering. Pest attack, as you can see that it does get affected with pest. I think this is either a cultivar or a hybrid. I'm not quite sure. A lot of information is not shared on the internet about this variety, but most probably it is a cultivar, and as it is a weak species, it tends to get affected with mealybugs, aphids and other insects. So always keep a lookout, especially when you have certain hybrids that are not very common, that are slightly rare. Always do a routine check once a week or once in 2 weeks. As I said, the soil remains the same. The soil has to be loose, porous, well draining. Ensure that you do not add too much of nutrients. The soil has to be lead nutrient. Because it belongs to the variety of Graptoveria, it will very soon get into its dormant period during the summers. Winter is its growing period. If you are a person who tends to add fertilizers, you can do it during the winter period, but do not add any fertilizers during the dormancy period. So it was not getting much light earlier, and hence you can see it started to stretch, but as soon as I started to acclimate it and put it out in morning direct sunlight, it's now turning compact. It's an extremely beautiful succulent. You can definitely propagate it via leaves. Now over here, as you can see, the succulent has stretched, so I can go ahead and do a stem cutting. But as I said, it's getting into its dormant period. It's slightly rare, uncommon succulent, so I do not want to take out any of the leaves, or I do not want to do a stem cutting. I will wait until winters come in and then I will do a cutting. Till then I would let it grow as it is. I will give it a good amount of morning direct sunlight for 5 to 6 hours, and I'm going to let it be as it is. I will do the cutting when the winters arrive. So I would say it's a fairly easy to grow succulent, provided you find the succulent. I'm not very sure because it was one of the rare succulents that I purchased from the seller. I'm not sure if the seller would be having, or I haven't seen it very often on a seller's website. So I would consider it to be an uncommon succulent. So if you are a beginner, if you find a succulent and you want to add it in your collection, you can definitely do so, provided that you give the basic care requirements, which is soil, watering and the good amount of sunlight. So guys, I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep propagating.